Welcome back to the channel. Let us talk about Rovo Chat. Now, Rovo is actually consisting of multiple features where chat is a separate feature. And yes, it may actually look like ChatGPT, but then again, this chat is mostly being used to look for the documents, look for the Jira work items, create some A/B testing plans. It's so much more. And of course, this is actually doing by giving it a prompt. Or you can even use slash for the actions. So for example, if you go with slash, we also have these options right here. So we have a quote, we have a numbered list, we have a link, we have a bullet list, and we also have a code snippet. Now, whoops. Now if I actually go back, I don't know why it went like that. So for the chats on the left side, you're going to have some of the chats where you actually have this in the past week. Of course, when you click on the plus, you're gonna have the option for the new chat. Of course, you have some options in here. So for example, you can search and filter for to search for the by the company knowledge that you're actually having within your Confluence. You also have options to actually do the deep research, so we're gonna actually turn this on. And we also have some options from the web as well. So this actually means the Rovo is going to be able to actually search for the internet. Now, what we can actually do from here is a lot of stuff. So for example, find HR policies, overdue work items, for example. So show overdue work items for my team, including links to them and how long they have been overdue. And now it's going to say the Rovo is actually thinking, and it's going through all of these steps that needs to actually complete. But why is it actually taking it so long is because we have turned on this deep research part. Indeed, it will actually be slower, but yeah, so I was unable to retrieve information about your team. This could be because your team is not specified in your profile and there's no accessible data on your team. Okay. So I'm gonna say AWS support, for example, the name of the team, because I already have that one. So we're gonna search for that, and it is searching for the teamwork graphs. So basically it is going through multiple resources. So what this actually means, it is going through Jira, through Confluence, and through all the possible products to actually get everything in here. All right, so now what is it saying? That is system limitations or missing entry resolution. Okay, but in here it is guiding me on how I can actually do this, and is giving me option to, it's giving me the JQL query, right? So I'm gonna be like, list all of the projects where I am the project lead, for example. That could be interesting. So now I was able to retrieve, yes, I was unable. This is due to system limitations. I'm gonna say, what can you show me that is not limiting you? General knowledge and guidance, script runner scripting tutorials, for example, best practices, data analysis, analyze and visualize data, research and information retrieval, Atlassian and personalization. Okay, access private. All right, unless you provide links, project keys, or upload data. project key plats. Alright, so no. I'm going to say something like, can you generate a project checklist? Interesting question. Absolutely. So project list checklist template. And here is how you're actually having it. Define project objectives and scopes and everything else. Alright. So what else what I want to know, what do I want to do next is going to be for example, let's say look for all Confluence spaces that I have created and print everything out in the bullet point format, where you will specify space name and space key. All right, and there we go. Oh, it's actually doing pretty nice. That's really good. And it is giving me option for this, and this is where I have all the sources and everything else. Okay. So for example, right now I'm gonna say you are a project management professional for over 15 years of experience. How do I manage my team without micromanaging them? Give me examples for the Plat project. Let's go with that. Alright, so it goes straight to it. Drawing on 15 years, here's how you can manage your team effectively, ensuring accountability and progress on the Plat project without falling into the trap of micromanagement. And there is set clear explanations for the Plat project. For example, is our goal is to deliver the new unification module by November 30th. Success means 0 critical bugs and full integration with the existing user system. Delegate ownership. And it's saying, for example, Alex, you own the API integration. Maria, you're responsible for the UI UX updates. Please outline your approach and let me know if you need support. Yeah, this actually sounds good, because if you're only Alex, you own this, Maria, you're responsible, without adding this line where it's saying please outline your approach. Establish regular structured check-ins. For example, every Monday we'll have a 15-minute stand-up, share what you accomplished, what's next, and any blockers. Transparent tracking tools. Everything is tracked in Jira. Encourage problem solving and initiative. If you hit a roadblock, suggest a workaround or alternative, bring options to the team for the discussion. If you're stuck, let's brainstorm together. I'll ask you questions, or for example, great job, let's do a quick retro, what went well, what can improve for the next Plat milestone. And then there is a sample. So there is a Monday, there is a midweek, Friday, and end of sprint. What you need to avoid: not ask for constant updates. Don't redo team members' work unless absolutely necessary. Don't assign tasks without context or input from the team. And then you have example communication. I can provide a sample Confluence template for your team's weekly check-ins. As your workflow tailored to this, tips for handling specific team challenges. So I'm gonna be like, can I see the template for the Confluence? And this is actually how it actually works. So it creates the template for you, which basically is, can you tailor it for Plaid projects? That's even more clear. And there you go. So for example, progress updates, last week's accomplishments, this week's focus blockers, and so on and so forth. So there is for Alex, for Maria, for Priya, what is key achievements, upcoming milestones, risks and issues, action items. This is something what we so this is really interesting. So you can customize any section for the Plaid project and so on and so forth. All right. I can go on and on and on and on. So this means that when you're creating a persona and when you're prompting your agent, Rovo agent, which is different from the chat, because from chat you have different options in here. So basically you're looking for information and you're even creating the information. So for the Confluence spaces that I have created, is it possible create some charts for metrics? So I'm now asking it, is it possible to do something like this? And it's absolutely possible. So it's saying Confluence Cloud and Data Center. So you have chart macro, status progress bar, example creating macro, insert a table with your metrics, insert a chart, and you have advanced ones and so on and so forth. So there is, for example, simple table chart macro, which is basically good. Would you like a step-by-step guide for a specific chart type in one of your spaces? So for example, can you create a bar chart for me? It doesn't really sound specific, because can you create a bar chart for me? Absolutely. To proceed, I'll need some data to visualize. Here are some of the options. You provide the data, show pages created per month, or show number of tasks completed by each member. Yeah. Show tasks completed by each member of project Plaid, and add it to a bar chart. So I gave more context there. So it's not like I'm simply saying, hey, 2 or 3 words, and then I full stop everything and basically everything ends. So that's not really it. And it actually has done it. So and it's saying here's the chart for it. All right, so, and it's saying, there you go, even in the chat, how many tasks has Lana completed, how many Jennifer, and how many Mitch, and so on. There you go. And it's even saying you can also view all completed issues here, and it actually leads you to your Jira. So in a lot of ways you can tailor, and you can actually use the Rovo chat for your own specific needs. And that is it for today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.